Christmas had always been quiet in the Harper house, but this year the storm had knocked out the power. Phones were dead, the roads were slick with ice, and the world outside seemed far away. Inside, Lena Harper lit a candle, setting it carefully on the table. Its trembling flame cast shadows across the living room. Amid the darkness, a small package had appeared earlier in the day. No tag, no name, just a black box with a small, cold USB inside.
Mom, there's a package here. It's not like our other gifts.
Who would leave this here?
It's just a USB.
Lena's stomach tightened. The wrapping had been familiar, obsessively neat, precise, like Michael, her ex-husband, the man who had a restraining order against him. And yet, there it was. The laptop's battery had been nearly dead. The storm had rendered the house powerless. Their only light came from the candle, and yet curiosity or fear compelled Lena to plug in the USB. The file opened, and the first frame froze the room in time.
Mom, it's our room.
The footage had been filmed earlier that night from a corner of the hallway. Red velvet, white trim. Michael. He was inside the house, breaking the restraining order, and he was over the girls' beds.
Oh, God. Michael.
Brushing hair aside. Then Maya, watching, waiting, almost savoring the moment. The girls had slipped into the closet, locking the door behind them. Candlelight spilled faintly through the crack under the door. Their hearts pounded. Their breaths came in shallow, shaky bursts.
Mom, what's he doing?
Stay quiet. Don't make a sound.
And then they heard it. A deep, mocking voice, familiar, chilling, cruel, echoing through the darkened hallway.
3 bitches to kill! Ho, ho, ho!
And then Lena's voice broke the frozen air.
Michael, no, I'm sorry. I was wrong for taking your family away from you. I'm sorry for cheating. I betrayed you. Take me, but spare the girls.
She had convinced the girls for years not to speak with Michael. She had never told them of her affair. She had hoped, prayed that it would protect them.
Mom, no.
The girls didn't see it, but they knew. The house was silent now, except for the storm outside, the whisper of wind, and the faint, mocking echo of Michael's laughter still ringing in the halls. The tape had been just a warning, a delivery of dread. Michael had entered the house. He had silenced Lena, and now, upstairs, the girls could only tremble, pressed against the wall of the closet, hearing him move around their home. Somewhere below, the storm roared. Above, the girls huddled in silence, and Michael, Santa in name only, waited. Lena's last plea still lingered, but downstairs something new began. A hiss, a click, a metallic slide.
should have stayed loyal, Lena.
The girls didn't see it, but the sound carved itself into their bones. Then something far worse. Michael set the gun down and pulled out a weapon no man should ever have.
Merry Christmas, girls!
Flames devoured the hallway. Heat surged upward like a living creature. Below them, fire consumed gift wrap, carpet, and memories. Upstairs, the smoke thickened.
Maya! I can't breathe. Don't make noise. He'll hear.
Each step brought him closer. Each crackling flame spread behind him. Smoke rolled under the closet door, filling the tiny space. Outside, windows shattered outward from the heat. Chunks of burning wood fell into the snow.
Call 911! The Harper house is burning!
But inside, Michael reached the top of the stairs.
Come out, my little matchstick dolls!
Sirens approached, faint, distant, then growing. But the fire drowned out everything.
Ho, ho, ho!
They used to talk about monsters like they were legends. Bundy, Dahmer, Ramirez. Evil men, yes, but none of them ever wore a cheap red suit and rang a Salvation Army bell by day. None smiled at kids while planning a massacre. None came back for revenge the way Tom did. Tom hadn't always been a drifter sleeping behind dumpsters. He had once had an apartment, a beat-up little car, and a little dog he struggled to keep healthy and fed. Then, one night, desperate and lonely, he got drunk and walked into the Pink Diamonds, a strip club with velvet curtains, sticky floors, and dancers who sold more than fantasy. He thought he found a connection in a VIP room. Just one girl, one moment, one human touch. But she conned him, cleaned out his bank account, left him with nothing. The next month, he was evicted from his apartment. The month after that, he was sleeping in shelters, then alleys, then nowhere at all. So when the Salvation Army hired him as a seasonal Santa, just enough money to buy meals and keep warm, Tom smiled behind the beard. Every dollar he saved from that little red kettle went towards something else. Weapons. A knife. Sharp, shiny, silent, personal. An assault rifle. A metal predator. Cold, hungry, a fully automatic death sentence. And tonight was the night. The club was active. Dancers on stage, patrons handing out singles, bartenders pouring drinks with practiced smiles, security leaning against walls, half awake, half bored. To them, Tom was a joke, a washed-up Santa impersonator, probably there to ask for donations or try a gimmick. To Tom, they were the world that had ruined him, and he was done being laughed at. Time to settle the tab. Inside lay the last two things his money ever bought: a knife and a rifle, clean and ready. The girls noticed him immediately. Guys dressed as Santa always spent money. Tom made sure to flash just enough cash, his very last crumpled bills, to lure them in.
Come on, Santa. Let's get you a lap dance. Naughty boys pay extra.
They led him into a private booth. Dim lights, pulsating bass, fake leather bench seats. A curtain closed behind them. The girls circled him, laughing, trying to charm him the same way they had charmed him the night he lost everything. That night he had been weak. Tonight he wasn't. The girls expected him to pull out singles. Instead, he revealed the blade.
Oh, whoa, Santa, what the hell?
Merry Christmas! One by one, the girls fell, quiet, methodical. The bass from the main stage swallowed the first screams. Nobody noticed, not yet. When Tom stepped out of the booth, the knife still slick, his face was calm, peaceful, like a man finally finishing a long, miserable chapter of his life.
Everybody get down!
The security guards turned. They barely had time to react. Time's up! He finished what he started. No one escaped. Bartenders, patrons, dancers, all fell. The strip club, once a playground of laughter, music, and lustful games, now lay in ruin, a graveyard for the fallen soldiers of seduction. Tom stood alone among the ruins, breathing slow and satisfied. Scary Christmas. Naughty boys and naughty girls screamed their final Christmas carols on that night.